Let me tell you something wild that just happened. Canada made a deal with China, and now Canadians can buy Chinese electric cars for cheap, like really cheap. While Americans are stuck paying $80,000 for a basic Tesla, Canadians are getting cars with 700 horsepower massage seats and tech that looks like it came from the year 2050. And they're paying half the price. I'm talking about cars that can spin in a circle like a tank, cars with no back window, and cars that literally shake snow off themselves like a wet dog. Today, I'm showing you 5 Chinese cars that Canadians can now buy and Americans can't touch. These aren't just good cars. These are cars that make American luxury brands look like they're stuck in the past. China isn't playing games anymore. They're building the future, and we're just watching from behind a wall of tariffs. Let's get into what we're missing. Number 5. The Zeer 001. First up is the Zeer 0001. The 2026 version just came out, and it's absolutely insane. The top version has over 1,000 horsepower and goes from 0 to 60 inches about 2 seconds. That's faster than most supercars. But here's the part that really hurts. The base model starts at around $37,000 in China. In America, that same money gets you a boring SUV with cheap plastic inside. Meanwhile, China is giving people supercar performance for the price of a regular family car. Look at the front. It has sharp LED lights they call the claws that do animations when you walk up. The doors are frameless and automatic. You press a button, and the door opens by itself. You sit down, press the brake, and it closes itself like a Rolls-Royce. But the craziest part is the charging. This car uses an 800-volt system and charges from 10% to 80% in 11 minutes. In America, we sit at chargers for 40 minutes, hoping they don't break. China is just ahead. Inside, everything is fancy materials with no cheap plastic. You get a huge 15-inch screen that swivels, a glass roof with star lighting, and a Yamaha sound system that vibrates the seats. Both front and back seats have heating, cooling, and massage. The trunk is massive because it's wagon-shaped. You could fit a week of groceries and still have room. The back of the car has a full-width light bar that stretches across the entire rear with real depth and texture. If you get the performance version, you get a carbon fiber roof spoiler that actually creates downforce at high speeds. This isn't fake decoration like American cars love to slap on. This is real engineering that makes the car handle better. The whole design makes a Tesla look boring and plain. China understood that electric cars don't have to look like eggs. They can look aggressive and exciting. In China, this costs $37,000. If this came to America, they'd charge $90,000 easily. China is making incredible cars at prices that make sense, while America protects old companies that can't compete. Would you trade your car for this? Number 4. The Avatr 12, with no back window. This car has no back window, not small, not tinted. There's just metal where a window should be. China deleted the rear window and replaced it with cameras. You look at a screen inside showing live video. It's like driving a spaceship. The front is super smooth with thin LED strips. The coolest part is the halo display under the windshield. It's actually a screen that can show messages to pedestrians. It can display emojis. Your car can smile at people. In China, this is normal. The side mirrors are gone, replaced with tiny cameras. This reduces wind noise and makes you look like a time traveler. Without the rear glass, the back looks like an escape pod with a pop-up spoiler. This car uses Huawei technology with dual motors, making 578 horsepower, 0 to 60 inches, 3.9 seconds, with 430 miles of range. Inside, you get a 35.4 inches screen stretching across the entire width. The seats are zero-gravity seats that recline into a sleeping position, more comfortable than my bed. The glass roof is electrochromic, so you press a button and it turns dark instantly. The safety tech scans the road in real time with lasers. It avoids construction, dodges pedestrians, and handles city traffic without you touching the wheel. It's artificial intelligence on wheels. The system can see obstacles 600 meters away, in complete darkness. It practically refuses to let you crash. Meanwhile, American cars still beep at you and expect you to do all the work yourself. China took safety to a whole different level, with actual smart technology that works. Price in China, $42,000. A Tesla Model 3 costs that much in America. You're getting science fiction features for normal car money. China is winning. Would you drive a car with no rear window? Number 3. The BYD Yangwang U7. This is a land missile, 1,300 horsepower, 0 to 60 inches, 2.9 seconds, and the lowest drag coefficient of any production sedan. This cuts through air cleaner than a bullet. BYD is flexing on everyone. The front is terrifying, with huge C-shaped LED headlights. It's over 17 feet long, bigger than a Tesla Model S. The air channels behind the front wheels are real carbon fiber, keeping it glued to the road. The magic is the E4 platform, 4 motors, 1 for each wheel. That means this luxury sedan can do a tank turn and spin 360 degrees in place. If a tire blows at 75 miles per hour, the computer adjusts the other wheels 1,000 times per second to keep you straight. Inside looks like a fighter jet mixed with a Bentley, red leather everywhere, real carbon fiber, and a wall of screens. It's a 4-seater, with rear passengers getting tablets to control air conditioning, music, and massage seats. The rear seats aren't cramped like most sports sedans. They're actually spacious with real legroom. The center console runs all the way to the back like a luxury lounge. What really blows my mind is that BYD started as a battery company. Now they're making cars that embarrass German engineering. The U7 proves China isn't just copying anymore. They're innovating and setting new standards. American car companies are still arguing about whether electric cars are the future, while China is already dominating that future. We're getting left behind because we're too busy protecting companies that refuse to change. Price, $90,000 to $100,000 in China. A Lucid Air Sapphire is $250,000. A Porsche Taycan Turbo GT is $230,000. This has more power for less than half. China builds better stuff for less money. Number 2. The NIO ET9 that shakes off snow. This car shakes snow off itself like a wet dog. The Skyide system has hydraulic pumps on each wheel, adjusting in 1 millisecond. They stacked a 4-story tower of champagne glasses on the hood and drove over speed bumps without a single glass falling. This is magic carpet technology. Rolls-Royce just got beat by a Chinese startup. It's over 17 feet long, with double dash lights. The roof has 3 bumps containing lasers and cameras. The wheel center caps are self-leveling, like a Rolls-Royce. The logo stays upright while driving. It runs on a 900 VT system. Most American cars are 400 volts. The good ones are 800. This is 900 charging at 600 kilowatts. You add 155 miles in 5 minutes. China is playing a different game. It has 700 horsepower and steer-by-wire, with no physical connection between the wheel and tires. It's all digital. Plus, rear-wheel steering means this 17-feet yacht turns tighter than a Mini Cooper. Inside, they call it the Executive Bridge, a 4-seater only. Rear seats have a 360 degrees tray table. Seats recline to 45 degrees. There's a 10L fridge, keeping drinks perfect while gliding over bumps. The fact that this suspension can literally shake snow off the car shows how precise the control is. Each wheel can move independently with such accuracy that it can vibrate the entire body without affecting ride comfort. This is the kind of technology that took decades to develop, and China just casually put it in a production car. American luxury brands are still using air suspension from 10 years ago and calling it innovation. We're not even in the same competition anymore. Price $112,000. A Mercedes-Maybach S-Class is over $200,000. A Rolls-Royce Ghost is $350,000. This has better suspension, charges faster, and dances. That's a bargain. Would you trust steer-by-wire? Number 1. The Mestro S800. This isn't competing with Tesla. It's trying to kill the Rolls-Royce Phantom. It's a Jack and Huawei project built to terrify Mercedes and Bentley. It's 5.4848 mi long, nearly 18 feet, makes a long Mercedes S-Class look like a hatchback. China is saying, we run ultra-luxury. Now, the grille has vertical waterfall lines. The lights have thousands of tiny LEDs shimmering like diamonds. Looks like a trapped galaxy. When you unlock it, it performs a light show like the night sky. The paint is two-tone, purple and silver, classic billionaire colors. The wheels are solid chrome pie plates. Door handles have starry touch sensors lighting up when your hand gets close. Power comes from a dual-motor setup, like a V12, but silent. Expected to launch with Level 3 self-driving, where you can take your hands off legally and read while it handles traffic. It swerves faster than humans in emergencies. Inside, rumors say real silk carpets and an animated starry sky roof with shooting stars. Powered by Huawei Harmony OS 4, where your phone and car are one system. Video calls transfer automatically. Rear seats have legroom so vast, you couldn't kick front seats if you tried. This is where you sign deals, not tickets. The presence of this car is intimidating. If you see this in your rearview mirror, you don't just move over. You apologize. The fact that Huawei, a tech company, partnered with Jack to build this shows how China combines technology and manufacturing perfectly. American companies are still working in silos, while China brings everyone together to build something incredible. This car represents everything China has learned from watching luxury cars for decades, then improving on every single detail. Price $140,000 to $200,000. A Rolls-Royce Ghost starts at $350,000. A Phantom is $500,000. This offers the same luxury with better tech for half the price. The gap between America and China is gone. China won. That was the top 5. My brain is still processing how fast China is moving. Which one shocked you most? Drop your answer in the comments. If you had $100,000 right now, would you buy one of these over a BMW or Tesla? Smash that like button if your jaw dropped. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications because you don't want to miss what's coming next.